has scored into triple digits away at the end of the game. Smith driving.
That's a lot of size to move.
Now, and that one rolls off, but there is some of that size.
Best players in the Big Ten last year.
Wnbalivetoday knocks down, but Mitchell had 36 in the field. On the bounce, Boston gets around McCowan and rebound in a season record. Both were against the Aces. Rebound, that putback won't fall. There's McCowan.
The size, the physics, the Olympic break.
McCowan easily
Stop the other one. I think this is going at 84 points a game. And
inside for Smith on the shot fake and back to Howard from the mid-range. Howard can't. Clark frees up Boston for play. Looking back inside for McCowan.
On the block, she's that
out of the playoff picture. They have. This is Howard charging. Howard scoops it. Get that three-point shot going here in time for the.
I don't know who came up with Caitlin was what we're seeing here, and that's why it's WNBA arenas, and we've been in everyone is benefiting.
18,000 people in this building. The better team here so far, and an early
net. It takes away their transition game. Since the break, the second.
She scored 20 points here. The opportunity is there for Indiana. Goes around Sabally. First, they're on a step back. Buries it for Sabally straight away. Nice, but that time turns it over. Looking Howard backing in. Smith say lost on Friday. She's
3 for 4.
Themselves a couple of times against LA, and again, Bull's going to have to create. Just hoist it up.
I'd have a big fat smile on.
Howard staying aggressive. 2 more.
Lacey Sheldon.
Save it. She'll fire from the corner. Just carving out space underneath. Your pass wheeler is open. And
playoff experience with the Fever.
Games of experience. That'll be a major story. Maddie Segrist checks in and on a. They have 7 of 9%.
Switch, and then she knew she'd get
inside. Fag Bentley, deep position, lays it. Until Wednesday, their last 2 games for Indiana. Fag Bentley.
Just off the bench. She brings some. She understands.
And McCowan just bullies.
Scoring like that.
3 and 100 to 90. Effort here in the second quarter is Sabally. Clark catch and shoot and knocks down.
Set 4.
It's Chloe. Wnbalivetoday from way out.
Over the top, pinned down.
From the logo, she is deep threes. And then there are the.
I guess they're not going to look at it. Every record that Caitlin Clark's broken. You can say the same thing about.
And Sabally with this. So Satu Sabally is set for the end of the season.
Away from the bucket. Caitlin.
At times the Kalani Brown into circling her way through, finds an opening and banks. Clark beat the pack back. Trying to fire away. You bet. By the way, and it's Howard beating the pack. Mitchell buries a 50% from 3.
Watching the Buckeyes.
John fakes the 3. Extra pass to Boston. Samuelson from the corner.
Crowd a little bit louder when it leaves.
By at least 5 points in all 6 games.
Because you try to get ball pressure on 6-7.
Had a terrific start. So too is Min with the floater. Leaves it short. Another. Much. Not a whole lot of time to work on, but especially Dallas as McCowan gets Mitchell sidesteps Wnbalivetoday and
gets her feet organized
until halftime and an offense. Dug themselves out of that hole. Something they've done. Spin shot won't fall. Smith there
can make a post move on everyone in this league.
For Dallas, Indiana had gone up 5 and Ching. Mitchell backdoor late on the other end. Sabally launches this game to lock down 6.
After the play,
Tinelli, I'm Pat Boylan. Mitchell. Kalani Brown deep 2. The answer gets to the foul line and step back. Can't knock down.
One-on-one by herself.
Sabally in.
I told you before the game, Pat, I thought the score would be.
You want to change the keys to first to 120.
Time around our game. For decades, I've been.
Caitlin Clark has. As Sheldon finds some space and trying to regain that lead. It's Mitchell on a.
Between her and the basket. Forget about it.
Clark has hit her more. Off pass. Mitchell a deep 2 here. Howard spinning around her. Smith got a piece. Howard turning that left-handed.
Second half.
It's the Fever shaking off Sheldon. Hits it to Sabally, and Howard has combined for 30. Sabally over Hull. That one back over Sheldon. Oh, it was
Hassel in the pregame.
Mitch.
She's got 4 triples, which
Indiana workers going to work feet. Just trying to keep up with it all. Clark working back out for Mitchell to Smith, who just gets rid of it. Execution, every stop is big as Boston's here. Boston, spinning player into double figures. Sabali, different. Boston, who got inside position. Wnbalivetoday hits it, and that was 4,000. Smith on the shot fake, just bullies.
Congratulations to Enrique.
Go and just lit up the score. Have hit this roster in the lottery. And here's Satu Sabali. Clark trying to spin around her. There's a foul. Free of Dallas. Back for Mitchell. You bet. 25. Howard crashing into Smith.
I'm telling you, it's going to come down to the last two positions.
78-74. We are basic. And Howard rattled.
Triple-double.
He leads into the corner up top for Mitchell.
For the second half, has Indiana been able to get it?
Uzun, corner three. Knocks it back. Clark on the drive. Sabali get. Driving by Sabali. Mitchell right to the cup. Clark. But Clark with not a final score, a third. She'll take it in, flip it up, and flip. So that final month before the break of the second quarter, it has been driving, pulling up.
One very animated over there on the sideline.
And pulls in. Howard, difficult look.
But it feels like she's been on the glass more.
Forced to turn over a moment ago. Puts it flash at feverbasketball.com. Today could do that. Sheldon finds his marked improvement. Now she'll drive on fact. 6.5 on the game clock. This game was maybe one. Wide open. Hits a right in stride. Over to Fagbenle. Fagbenle. Low McCowan. Deep position and late. Fagbenle backing in. That's all 5-star. Wnbalivetoday backing in. Lost the hand. Wnbalivetoday on the drive. Draws the foul. Dallas in front for the first.
And that's Enrique Wnbalivetoday.
Sevgi Uzun. Clark launches. As well underneath. This will be difficult over McCowan. Just 5 points in the fourth quarter. Bentley, who recovered nicely. Howard flips, hangs, and finishes. Beats Hole. Hole back to Clark. Clark shaking Howard. Clark feels significant right now. Can the Fever
mistakes, no wrist, do it
at times.
Kelsey Mitchell still
on to 5. That's a deep 2, and Wheeler. That pass, Sabali off balance, really difficult. Clark launches, hits it. Wnbalivetoday will too. Her floater just too shy of her career high. Clark, yes.
Pat, and I said to you, close.
There's 30.
How comfortable she's become.
Here is Hole pulling up. Power and Wnbalivetoday lead. Clark rises.
Hill looking for space.
Wnbalivetoday gets free underneath, banks it in.
It's all happening.
Boston, the step through and could.
That's what I would call another.
Now a handoff Sheldon into Dantis. Giving chase. Howard puts on the brakes. Spinning inside with the step through.
Lexi Hole.
Dantis corner 3. Knocks it to the assist. Wnbalivetoday can't pass. Here is Dantis. Very franchise record. Stopper 2 as Howard ducks in and finishes. See Hole, and it's a foul. Seen in this game here lately, Dallas can't hear the whistle here, and so you can't score for Clark. 30 for Boston. Can make a sub, even if Dallas wins the tip. Shot up, and that's going to end it as a coup. Boston. And bottom line is Indiana.
Clark